Rumble was last night, and a few bits of injury news have came out from it and also before it. But I think this would have drastically changed everything. And it says here, Cody Rhodes wasn't fully cleared to wrestle until the day of WWE's 2023 Royal Rumble Premium Live event. And I think that begs, there's one glaring question from that admission, and that is, what if he wasn't cleared? Because you look at that Rumble, and who's winning it? You know, imagine Cody Rhodes ain't in that, right? And number 30 is top dollar. Or, you know, they just replace someone, put him at 30 and put top dollar in at their spot. You know, like, I was going to say Ricochet, he was near enough 30, he was 28 or something he was. But, you know, like, what would have been the end game here? Like, and it was so obvious that Cody was going to win this, like, absolutely mad. But, the fact, you know, that, like, what happens though if he actually went in, right? And he wasn't cleared. I think they would have just sent him out. Honestly, you'd have had to send him out. You know what I mean? Like, if Ric Flair can put on matches, like, are you trying to tell me Booker T got completely cleared for this show? Like, the double whammy, 2 green lights. I got a green light, and I'm ready to go, go, go. Was that really the case? I don't know. Booker T, though, it was good to see him in action. It's a shame he got eliminated after like 10 seconds. I mean, honestly, like, he did the bookend, he did the spinner, and he did the kicks. I know you could say that's his whole fucking moveset out the window, but again, Booker T's Booker T, and I'd like to have seen him there. I mean, would there have been harm if Booker T was like in the last 5? Like, he is a fucking main eventer. He is the 5-time WCW champion. You know, he's held titles in every company. He's the fucking, what a man he is. And, you know, would it have been bad if he got to the final 5 instead of somebody like Ricochet or Red Chino's Strowman? Honestly, don't understand that. But yeah, I think this is actually pretty insane news about Cody Rhodes. Anyone commenting about it? You know, like, yeah, I mean, the stuff with him and Gunther at the end was alright, but when you knew Cody was winning, it's like, did Gunther really need to go 72 minutes? Oh, he's the ring general. The ring. I am the general of said ring. Anyway, though, Cody Rhodes wasn't cleared until the event, and boom, that would have changed things. But also, Rhea Ripley coming out with a bit of injury news saying, I'm obviously beat up, my knees aren't very good in general, my knee did dislocate for a second and then it went back in. It's probably bullshit there, you know what I mean? Oh, my knee dislocated, gotta make myself look strong there. As Rhea Ripley, she says when I could smell blood in my nose and it's definitely there, but my knee is good. Oh, there's a wee bit of blood in her nose, fucking hell, what we on about here, man? What are we on about? A wee bit of blood in her nose. I mean, look at Eddie Guerrero, JBL, when JBL cracks Guerrero with a chair shot. I mean, there's blood pissing out of Guerrero like a racehorse. And she's talking about a wee bit of blood that she's got up here. Oh man, what is going on? And the final bit of news and fallout coming out of the Rumble, that Return at the Rumble said to be a legitimate surprise to within people of WWE, and it was Pat McAfee, so it wasn't Chelsea Green, it wasn't Nia Jax, it wasn't even like Booker T. And which is mad, because like it says here that Cole and Graves were basically prepared to call the show by themselves, and we're not expecting them to appear. And the way it took place, I totally buy that. That is believable. You know what I mean? Maybe if it was Dave Meltzer saying this and not Mike Johnson, I would maybe have thoughts and questions about it. But I think it totally makes sense. It did feel very off the cuff, on the fly. Michael Cole and Corey Graves' reaction to it, and I actually thought it was, you know what, like, the show was shit, but I actually felt like the start with like Pat McAfee returning to the commentary desk and like them reacting to it was actually a solid start from pay-per-view. I don't know if that sums up how bad WWE is or just wrestling in general, but I actually didn't mind that. And then of course, you know, the pay-per-view ended strong with the Bloodline segment. But again, guys, that is it. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it. Pat McAfee tweeting here, that was awesome. Massive thank you to the folks of the WWE Universe that were in the Alamo Dome. I'll remember that. Hello forever. So grateful to be back tonight. Shut-ah, Michael Cole, WWE Graves. Great to see the WWE family backstage again. I've missed everyone, so I don't know. Are we gonna get Pat back long term, or is we not getting him? Is it going to be stupid? who was backstage laughing at people's numbers reactions, which was weird. And the numbers the way they were getting the numbers are sticky. I mean, sticky notes off a whiteboard. What's going on there? Anyway, though, till next time. Peace.